Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. As our first opponent is Neeb, good old Neeb. And Neeb has been practicing an absolute crap ton. After Intel Extreme Masters Katowice, he's been practically playing non-stop, is what it feels like to me. I think he reached 6.9k MMR on the ladder yesterday. I am currently a mere 6.5, like close-ish to 6.6, but a little bit below him. And especially on one gate expand maps, I just don't feel very comfortable in PvP currently. And in general, I don't feel too comfortable against Neeb. I've played a couple of games against him yesterday. He absolutely blew me away with his skill level. It's so crazy to me that his performance at Intel Extreme Masters Katowice was pretty mediocre. And I don't think he played too much before that Intel Extreme Masters. But now he's playing an absolute crap ton, and it shows. Like, he is just so good, and he really understands what it means to improve fast. Like he can grind, and I know that he works with his little notepads in which he writes down everything as well. Like, this guy is an absolute tryhard. So am I, to be fair. Infinite amount of notepads saved to my desktops in different folders. Oh, get a little bit confused there. I don't think he's buying it, by the way. So I am... I'm still going to throw down a very fast Nexus. A very quick one. He did not expect that, did you now, Neeb? Who's the loser now? Well, it's probably still me, but... yeah, I'm gonna try to block his natural for a little bit. I think I tried blocking it a little bit too fast, though. We'll get a second... Is he... Wait, what's he doing there? Oh, he sent out that worker. Oh, he will take the gold, most likely. Okay, that's cool. So he'll cancel this Zealot and then throw his Nexus down at the gold. That's a cool move. It's allowed. I'm down with it. Do we want to punish this? Well, I would say, yeah, it's probably important that we... Wait, what? Oh, he built it at his third base instead, or what? Wait a second. He cancelled the Zealot, so something wonky is going on here. Just not quite sure what. Wait, he doesn't have the gold, right? No. Just check that. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Because he is... I saw the probe move out, and he cancelled the Zealot. I saw him cancel the Zealot, right? I'm not going bananas. Not yet, at least. We'll get a second one of these. Does he have my gold? Alright. I'm just very confused right now. I don't know what this is. I don't quite understand it either. Okay, so he moved towards the middle of the map. We're gonna try to at least set up something like a wall here. Okay, no, he does have the gold. So he must have gotten a Stargate in the main base, though. That is why he cancelled the Zealot. And okay, so I understand right now what is going on. I think there's going to be... Wait, okay, no, never mind. I have absolutely no clue what's going on. Oh, I had no clue. No, I had absolutely zero idea what was happening here. Oh, wow, that's cool. Well, this is going to be a really awkward game, I have to admit. This is a cool build order, though. I really do like this. Wait, this finished? I was standing there watching it. I heard something, and I was like, wait, this is the sound of an adept shooting. And then I realized that adept shooting was probably at my probes. And then, well, life became a little bit less fun for me. Okay, this is a cool little build that he's playing here. I do have to admit that. Is he getting a second? I think he just finished a second. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, this game is a great start. Now, this is... At least we get to see what I was talking about. I'm struggling in a huge way against Neeb. And especially on this map. I find this map very, very tricky. He only, however, has a single thing remaining. What do you call that? A single Oracle remaining. He's not building another one, or at least I don't believe he is building another one currently. So maybe we can actually march across the map and try to deal a little bit of damage. We'll keep a Stalker over here. Need to cancel one more worker. Actually really curious what he's up to. Ooh. Maybe I can just kind of let that for what it is. Let that be the base for now. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try and move into your main or towards your natural. If he's warping in behind his wall, that's obviously very good for me. So I can deny some more warp-ins here. That was good, because it's 2 warp-ins that he just had in a location where it's not really going to be super useful for him. I think I can one-shot a couple of these. Yeah, super battery it made. I know you want to. Oh, he's definitely playing DTs though. Like, there's nothing else that makes any sense whatsoever right now. Oh, I missed that. I feel sorry for him. GG! We actually get the win! So, a good opener for him. Was he doing DTs? Yeah, he was trying to get DTs. But, yeah, the gold base with a Stargate is really tricky to hold if your opponent is doing something aggressive. God knows I was doing something aggressive. He's forced to warp in units over here because he can't come from the back. So he needs something to defend this front. But if he warps in units behind this pylon and he has a full wall, he can defend this base. I think it's better to keep this wall open and just have a blind battery here already. That way you can somewhat hold this. I think he should have started building Void Rays with this as well, so he could have defended this base. But yeah, nice. Actually get a win. And I really expected this to be a loss after after the poor early game. So we're almost 6-6. This is his secondary account. His main account is called Alex. I have it in my friends. Although this is called Neeb. Wait, let me see. Here I was bragging about how I have his account. Where are you at, Alex? Well, I can't find him, but he's a barcode. I'll show you guys. He's actually 6'9". This is Neeb. So 6'8", 82. Insane win rates as well, if I recall correctly. It's like 70% against both Protoss or against Terran and Zerg, and 63 against Protoss. I really struggle playing against him. He has such solid control of everything, but we get a win against him, and that's good. It was a bit of a lucky win. I don't like playing on Pride of Altars anyway, so... Well, as I say that, we get Pride of Altars again. I guess kind of jinxed it for myself there. If we beat him again, though, we reach 6-6, and it's been a while since we've had 6-6 on this account. I remember a time where in the road to rank 1, there actually was a decent chance that we would be getting rank 1, but it feels like that's getting further and further away. But last few weeks, my MMR's been getting higher on all accounts, so maybe it's time to make that push to decent MMRs again. 6-6, 6-7, and then from there now the straight road up to 7k. It's now officially been, I think, 5 years since I last hit 7k MMR, so I think the time is right. The time feels right for me to hit 7k again. We're gonna boost some of these units, get a gateway out over here, and we'll play it different than last game. Maybe I even want to play a double gate opener. I actually feel pretty comfortable with double gate openers in a one gate scenario as well. We'll still get a forward wall or a low ground wall, I guess you'd call it. You can't really take a gold off a single gate if you're playing against two gate. And that is one of the main things that people need to keep in mind. So yeah, he's probably just going to be playing one gate as we see a scout. It's a celebration. Celebrate my win. Come on. Did I already say good luck, have fun? Or is this not going to be one of those games where we say good luck, have fun? Sometimes if the gaming is so intense, you forget it. Oh, I accidentally grabbed some minerals there. That means I can't harass him anymore. Look at him, the absolute tryhard. He's harassing my minerals like his life depends on it. I obviously do not like that. I'm gonna try to get this thing down. I think I actually open up with a sentry here. Oh, I could, because I have that low ground wall, there's actually a really cool move that you can do, which is somewhat uncommon. Kind of spicy, no? Kind of spicy indeed. What is his response going to be to that? Because I have that wall, so breaking me will be hard. Oh, he's proxying something. That's his response going to be. Or maybe he's taking the gold as a first base. I think that's what's happening here. He did the same thing, except he did it on the gold. Now that I believe to be slightly better for him in that case. Once again, doesn't have the gold. Okay, he's actually proxying something then. Or he has my gold. But what's the chance of him taking my gold? I think it's a very small chance. We can go back, by the way, into the main base. Because he wasn't building any units for a while. So Nexus as well. I'm not sure if he already has a third pylon or not. Okay, yeah, straight away Stargate. We could counter with a Stargate and start pumping out Phoenixes of our own. I think that might just be slightly too late now. I think I should have done that, though. I should have done that a bit faster. Now it feels, well, too late, honestly. We'll get a battery in our natural. and we'll monitor what he does. So we're going to have a worker lead. That is the one thing that I do know for sure. We'll have a significant worker lead even. By 3 or so. I find that a significant number. I'm not quite sure if it actually is. One more sentry? Is that what we want? Yeah, why not? We have too many pylons, I think. Woohoo! Okay, single oracle? No twilight yet though. What you doing, Neeb? What you doing, Neeb? What are you doing actually? Oh, the twilight's here already. Gonna need one more pylon right now. So we know exactly what his plan is going to be. I think it's a reasonable plan as well. Oh, I'm slightly out of position. Slightly out of position. That's 2, no? Good control out of him, but poor movement out of me. I saw it coming. I just didn't have the correct hotkey set up to deal with it, which is obviously quite bad because I knew exactly what his plan was going to be. I think that was our eco lead, by the way, that we just lost there. Remember I was bragging about my eco lead? Yeah, that just went down the race. It's significant. When I say significant, what I mean to say is I have 2 more workers than my opponent. And, I mean, at high level, it's kind of significant. I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. I'm not taking anything back. I believe in my own lies. Did he build maybe a dark shrine? It's possible that he's getting a dark shrine here, but forge going down. The reason why Oracle is kind of the favorite opener is because you don't require a fast robotics facility when opening up with an Oracle, because you have detection on the Oracle. Huge deal, absolutely huge deal. I can't say how important that is. Like, it feels so important. Really. I'm not memeing there. So important. Okay. Well, because the Robo is just an expensive structure that does very little for you in the short term. Like, eventually everyone needs to get a Robo, but if you can skip the Robo, you often can get a faster third base, and you can kind of build out your lead from there on out. Because a faster third base truly is well, I don't want to say everything, but it does feel like it's a lot, at least in this matchup. Faster third base. Yeah, he scouts that immediately. That sucked. Don't like that. But I don't like a lot of things. Sometimes you just have to accept stuff in life. And him scouting that immediately is a thing that I need to accept in life. It seems to me like we're transitioning into an Robo Bay versus Robo Bay game. It's my gut feeling, at least. Yeah, I think my gut feeling is correct as well. We'll take a really fast extra base. Oh, is he moving out? Oh, it's a gold. Okay, he's doing the same thing. Also 4 gateways here, so both of us playing kind of greedy. But because both of us believe, or both of us know that we're playing Robo Bay against Robo Bay, or at least that's the plan for both of us, I think it's actually fine. So he's going to try to grab a little bit of map control right now. Oh, he's grabbing it. Oh, he's grabbing it, alright. Do I have my +1 yet? I don't think I do. Frustrating. Yet. Also liberating. Not sure why it would be liberating, but it's semi-rhymed, so we'll go with it. Yeah, I actually don't want too many more stalkers. I want to start adding in a couple of zealots. Now, the reason for that is so that he can just blink into my crab and say, "Tada! I sniped whatever it is that you had." In this case, disruptors. No, what I want him to be doing is I want him to be afraid of blinking in. If he blinks in and there's 5 zealots charging straight onto him, yeah, that is a little bit tricky. Taking that gold base also can be a little bit tricky, by the way. Like, we haven't really discussed it yet, but positionally, it is a bad base to have. Like, it just isn't nice. It's not really debatable either. It's just a fact, honestly. It's a fact that he's going to need to live with. However, if he decides to play a somewhat I was gonna make a good point, but I forgot about it. Actually, there's nothing in the main base to defend against, just to defend against an Oracle. So, it is what it is, I guess. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if he plays for map control, which I think he can, he has slightly faster upgrades. He's going to have a better eco, obviously. And that is something that we also need to keep in mind. At the same time, it's really easy for him to be caught out of position. I really believe this. It's also easy for me to be caught out of position, but... Ooh, this is nice. Now, this was a really nice move. That was beautiful. That really was quite nice. Now, this is a good flank, though. Don't want to brag too much, but I liked how I responded to that good move. There's a lot of stalkers, though, huh? What's the plan here, bud? What is the plan? Can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you. He's more than a man. He's a shiny golden god. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Is in this case, he is stuck in this weird angle. He should start to pull me towards the left side with a run by right now. As long as he's not doing that. Okay, now he's trying to get back home, I guess. So he's going to try and flank from this side. At least he should try. Oh, did not blink away there. He had a bit of a lead. And he's not playing with any disruptors. And thus, me rushing into that position was a relatively big error. My thing isn't done yet either. No, he's obviously going to start moving towards this part of the map. I underestimated... no, I didn't underestimate anything. I misread, is what I'm trying to say. I misread my position. And I think I'm starting to regret it right now. I saw something big there. I'm not sure if it was an Oracle or a Prism. Oh, it looked like an Oracle. Nah, he's aware of this base right now, and it's kind of frustrating. We are trying to really set this up in a safe way, I guess. Now I have the same issue that he had earlier, where I feel kind of bad, honestly. Come on, kill this, kill this. Oh my god. That could have potentially been very good. Yeah. Meh. Okay, blinks away. I'm not so sure what's happening. The game feels very, very chaotic. Guess I lost a bunch of crap here though, which wasn't brilliant. Gonna try and retake this base. Yeah, this is a frustrating angle to defend, honestly. I prefer the way that he played out this map. Really, maybe I just didn't push hard enough on towards that gold base early on to really try and abuse that position. Seems a lot easier for him right now to abuse the position than it was for me at the start, huh? This wasn't too bad though. Come on, kill that. Nice stuff. Beautiful stuff. I think we're dead. He doesn't have +3 yet. My +3 is on the way, somewhat. But he should just have better eco as well at this point. I think the main issue that I had was the move out I made in the mid game, because that really cost me. The move out in the mid game where I believed that I could kill him and then I just got flanked. Because I thought that he was also getting disruptors. And I was wrong there because he just stayed on pure Zealot Stalker. He's still staying on pure Zealot Stalker. If I can take the fight to his side of the map and I can survive, that would be huge for me. Like, absolutely huge. But if that is not possible, then I'm dead. because then I'll just die right now. Right here. Yeah. Well, I guess I do die right here. Yeah, tough luck. 162, we lost more stuff as well, yeah. So I can show you guys the push that I was talking about. So I think at this push makes no sense. Given the situation we're in. But for me, I thought that he was getting disruptors. And in that case, I believe this army to be small and with 3-4 disruptors. I cut off this army, I zone out his disruptors with my disruptors, and life to me makes a lot of sense at least. But then I see a crap ton of stuff over here. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I kind of get surrounded by Stalker Zealot, which is his ideal scenario. At this point, his gold is starting to run low, or at least some of the patches are starting to run low. We're 4 base versus 4 base. We're about equal supply, but my tech is superior. By the time he's going to get his first disruptor, I'll have 6-7 disruptors and I'll be maxed. In this case, the best thing for me to do is defend on 4 bases, max out with cannons. I already have good cannon set up over here. I can go up to 4 or 5 cannons here. Then I take a 5th base as I move out and take map control. And then he has a really awkward position where this base is going to be hard to hold, while he still is going to have 4 patches there where he wants to be mining from. I just misread that. I've been saying from the start that I believed that this was a disruptor versus disruptor game, and I never bothered to check because I believed that he just took map control because he had a slight income lead due to the gold. I always thought that there was going to be disruptors behind it, but instead it was 4 extra gateways and lots of gate units. And then this is the worst case scenarios where you get massively surrounded. That's kind of stupid. And from here, all we really had to do was play it out because I lose my tech advantage here. And you can see that we're still the exact same spot supply-wise, but rather than having a tech advantage, I now have a tech disadvantage, and I'm going to be down a base as well, and I won't be able to take this one. So, yeah, I just take a really bad trade, and from there on out, it's easy to snowball. This is the one thing you don't want to do when you play disruptors, is lose your disruptors if your opponent doesn't have any. If your opponent has disruptors, and you can trade disruptor versus disruptor, usually it's fine. We're going to try to find another game, see if we can get Neeb again, or if we get someone else. You never know. All right, we got Christianer, so another PvP here for your enjoyment. But a player that I think is slightly more beatable. It does not mean I will win. Most of the time when I say something like this, I'll end up losing 40 MMR and I go to bed crying, even though it's right now, I think it's 3 PM or so. So let's hope that's not how this day is going to end. I'm feeling quite fast today. I have been using a new mouse, so I already have the pre-made excuses in case I lose too many games. You know, 1 loss against Neeb is doable, but then a loss against Christianer as well, that would really start hurting my ego. It's my first ever wireless mouse, and I'm still getting used to it. It's a slightly bigger shape, so my hand is still getting used to it. I got it 2 days ago now. Well, usually it takes about 4 to 5 days to truly get used to a mouse, and I mean the laser is completely fine, so I'm not worried. I've been enjoying using it as well. It was actually Neeb who suggested using a mouse, a wireless mouse, a cordless mouse, whatever you want to call it. It's called a wireless mouse. We were playing a game the other day on ladder, and he had to pause because his mouse battery ran out of, or his mouse ran out of battery. And we talked a bit about the mouse, and I joked around saying that obviously wired mouses are superior, because in my life so far I'd never had to pause. Because my battery ran out. But he said, yeah, it's a huge difference. And so far I've been liking the mouse, but I still feel a little bit insecure with it, you know? If I were a Terran, I would not dare clicking a couple of banelings in rapid succession with my 8 Marines yet, because I'd be afraid that I miss one. It doesn't feel quite the same yet, but it's getting pretty close. So that's nice, I think. All right. Enough about my mouse and my insecurity issues. Let's see if we can get some info here. It is a small map, and that means that things like Stalker are really common, and even something like 4 Stalker openers are quite common. I am getting a delayed warp gate right now because I didn't mine enough gas, and I actually want to open up with a Stalker Sentry. So yeah, that's not brilliant, but it is what it is. He also is known, by the way, Christianer is a little bit known for playing somewhat aggressive, I would say. I'm gonna check if he's building a sentry. He isn't. Sentry would finish at 327. He is double Stalker, so our next Stalker is definitely the correct call. He should start fighting. Is he attacking his own pylon? Yeah, I think he'll appreciate that. You always feel like a bit of an idiot if someone else sees it. He thought he got away with it, but I see everything, my friend. I heard the Stalker attack animation, and I did not see my own pylon getting attacked on the minimap, so I was like, that seems a little bit odd. And indeed, he was attacking his own pylon. Happens to the best. I'm not worried for him. Ideal scenario for me would be here if he opens up with Stalker, Stalker, Sentry, Sentry. For Stalker is probably worst case scenario. It's not like game of... Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is gonna be 6 Stalker and a Blink all in. Okay, this is actually really bad. He read me like a book, by the way. Holy crap. I don't think Robo is going to be in time for this. So the way that I want to try holding this is by adding 1 more battery right now, getting 2 Void Rays, warping in pure Zealots, so that we keep all of our gas alive. I guess I need to start cutting workers already as well, huh? I could have built 1 more. That is what it is. My bad. Not completely tight. So yeah, we're just going to warp in pure Zealots right now, because we need all the gas into our tech units. And we can probably sprinkle in a couple of workers every now and again, but we shouldn't be doing it too often. He already should be trying to trade, by the way, I think. Trying to get some of my energy away. He'd probably do it if he know that I had a Void Ray. Now that he doesn't know, I mean, it makes some sense to... Oh, he already has Blink? That's a little bit faster than I expected it. 442. That is actually really fast, huh? Oh, that was good control! What? That was beautiful stuff, my friend. That was really nice. Effortless. Oh, I don't have energy for a super battery. Oh. Hello? Where's my freaking immortal? So the reason why you get the Zealots is when they blink in, it becomes a little bit easier for you to attack with your Zealot. Like you have very high DPS. Highest DPS possible, obviously. What is this guy doing? And when I'm saying this guy, I'm talking about my own unit. Oh my god, this was beautiful. This was exactly what I needed. I actually think this was a build order loss for me, or very close to a build order loss. But we might just barely be making it work. He's going to try to blink in soon again. I can feel that much. That was a terrible force field. Then again, it was one of my force fields. We're not expecting too much. I'm going to keep this one upstairs. Because the shield... Well, actually, the shield is about to come back. Come on. Start attacking, Mr. Hey, Mr. Immortal Man. Play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. We're super supply block, by the way, this entire time. I'm glad that no one noticed. Until I mentioned it. Now all of you guys are going back into the video. Oh, he really was supply block for a long time. Why are we watching this clown? Can't even not supply block himself. Ooh, it's a cute move. He might try to jump in. I wonder if he's transitioning out of this behind it. So... Did he try to blink in but failed? That's a possibility. Okay, we lost one extra immortal there that I wasn't really planning on losing.
I return to serve.
I wonder if he's actually gonna try to move in or what his plan is. Good control. He's controlling this quite well. I really have to admit it. And I hate admitting things like this. Ah, okay. So he's planning on... Ooh. That I hadn't quite expected. He has a lot of crap here already. I hope he didn't see that.
The enemy has discovered us.
So I killed some workers. It's a weird situation though. I really believed that I didn't believe that he was going this hardcore. I should have tried scouting a little bit faster, I guess. Once we get Blink, we're going to be in a good position. But before our Blink finishes, we'll be in a bit of trouble. I'm surprised he's playing Mass Phoenix as a follow-up though. That seems like a decent way to try and lose the game. Maybe we should just actually go for a 1 base all-in. Or 1 base, 2 base all-in, excuse me. He still doesn't have an extra base. As long as he doesn't have a base, I ain't taking one either, huh? No need. I'm just gonna continue building more and more workers, although I am going to be oversaturated. It doesn't really matter too much. I could also, by the way, because he doesn't have any detection right now. I did not... no, does not seem like detection either. Yeah, he's going to try and lift some crap, isn't he? Here comes Santa Claus, there comes Santa Claus, right in Santa Claus Lane. He's going to try and lift my immortals, isn't he? I think that's his plan. My plan is to march across the map and kill him. I wonder whose plan's going to work better. And I have a lot of options as well with this plan. Oh, okay, this could be hard.
I'm here in the shadows. You have not enough research complete. I'm here in the shadows.
So that's one. That's another one that I get for free. And now we take a 3rd base. And the reason I take a 3rd base is not because I believe I need it, but because I can. I don't think he has any detection. Robo Templar Archives. I actually believe if we just wait it out and he doesn't get to see anything, we'll win the game. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll win the game because he's lacking detection. I can't believe we're in this game, by the way. Like, I really believe that this is a build order loss.
I'm here in the shadows.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff. See? This is why you need detection, my friend. He completely skipped the robo. I scouted that he skipped robo as well. I had a +2 on the way. We already were about even workers though, but I felt afraid marching across the map because my main advantage was in Immortals and he had Phoenixes that could lift Immortals. So in that case, the longer the game goes, the less useful the Phoenix actually becomes. It's a 2 supply unit that doesn't contribute much in fights, but he does have 20 supply in that unit. And if you move out, he can clear workers with it and he can lift key units. But if you get like 5-6 Archons and he flies in with 9 Phoenixes, it doesn't really matter, especially if you're in a good position. The Phoenixes are either going to be too late in the fight or too fast in the fight. And it's really difficult to get good positions if you just have a smaller ground army as well. So, yeah, I think waiting was always going to be the best call. And the DTs, well, I just got lucky that he didn't build a robo, because he could have built a robo with this. It's not like he was lacking money. But, yeah, beautiful stuff. My MMR is going to be higher than last time after the Neeb game. It's because I played a game against Old, and he left the game immediately at the start, so I gained like 14 or 15 MMR. So I'm actually going to reach 6-6 because of that, or almost reach 6-6. That's going to be it for today's episode of Road to Rank 1. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you all next time for a new video. Thank you, and bye-bye.